you a question. And when I do, I want you to take a second, think about it, and be honest with yourself. So this morning, I had the opportunity to be in a car with someone. Actually, it wasn't a big deal, but this person was on the phone in the car, apparently with a significant other. And it was just a normal, casual conversation that you would have with a significant other. And it wasn't that big a deal until the end of the conversation when this person said, was a female, "I love you." And then she said it again, "I love you." And it made me think. So that's why I'm here right now. The question is, when was the last time someone said to you, "I love you"? I'm not talking about your mom, your dad, your sister, your best friends, and "Love you, girl, love you." No, I'm talking about that "I love you" out of the blue, coming from someone who is really important in your life. When was the last time? For some of you, maybe it was recently. For some of you, maybe it's been years. Now, if you're listening to this or watching this, then you're probably single, probably divorced. And so who knows how long it's been. Could have been months ago, could have been years ago. Some of you are recently divorced. Some of you have been divorced for years. And there's some who've never been married. Does it matter to you? Maybe it doesn't matter. But maybe it does. When was the last time somebody who wasn't your mom or relative said to you, "I love you"? And they meant it. Not somebody just using it casually. What's the answer? And if it's been a while, how's that going to change? That is the question. How is that going to change? You may be on dating sites. You may be on Facebook, maybe meeting groups. What are you doing to change that? That is question number 2. Because as you've probably seen by now, especially if it's been a while, things just don't happen. They just don't. We would like for them to, but they don't. So here's the thing. If it's been 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, who's to say it's not going to be another 5 or 6 years? What is going to change to make the next 4 years different than the previous 4 years? Probably nothing. Unfortunately, probably nothing. You have to make the change. You have to do something differently than you've done in the past. If you're just sitting around waiting for your significant other, your new person to pop up on Facebook or to pop up on some dating site, you can keep waiting around, but it may not happen. Yes, I know. A lot of relationships, new relationships are formed or people are meeting online, but the vast majority aren't. The vast majority aren't. So what are you going to do? You're going to take matters into your own hands, or are you going to sit there and just wait? Now, everybody's different. Maybe it's not that big of a deal to you. Some people say, I'm good. I'd rather just be here alone than to be with somebody who blah, 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 blah. Well, yeah, of course. No one wants to be in a bad relationship. No one wants to be in a violent relationship or in a relationship where they're not happy. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about happiness, being with somebody every day, and you're at work, and you're talking, and at the end of the conversation, you get that, "I love you." How is that going to happen for you? It's not going to happen on its own. And you know that. You know that it's not going to happen on its own. What is going to change? How are you going to make that happen? If you're fine with the status quo, then okay. Okay, keep doing what you're doing. But only you know that. No one else know that. And you can play that game with yourself that I'm happy the way things are. Or maybe you're not. Some people, we're all different. Maybe inside you're hurting. Maybe inside you're struggling. It's tough. Day after day after day. So that's the question. What are you going to do? I can't tell you what to do because each of our lives is different. Your situation is different than mine. Her situation is different than her situation or his situation. We're all in different situations and we all want different things. But here's one thing I do know. If it hasn't worked in the past, it's probably not going to work in the future.